To talk weather, Lonnie Quinn is here as we get ready for the big chill. It's coming.
Yeah, we are very certain that the chill is going to be setting up by, say, early Friday morning. What's not so certain is, is it going to be snow? Is it going to be rain? I really believe this is rain for the bulk of the area, and that snow gets reserved for some folks well north of the area. Right now, it is mostly clear outside. 50 degrees. Your winds aren't doing much of anything. Now, 50 in the city. It's the only spot showing a 5 is the first digit. It's the 20s, 30s, and 40s, depending on where you are. 29 right now, Monticello. 30 for the Hamptons. Look, it's plenty cold enough out there for a lot of you right now, if you mix some moisture in, to get some snow. Well, here's what's going to happen. You take a peek at what the winds are doing, okay? By the time you get to, say, 11 a.m. Thursday, look at these winds. I mean, they are screaming from the south. A southerly wind, gang, is going to warm you up. It's going to warm you up too warm for snow. Now, when does it cool down? Well, it cools down by the time you get to, say, late Thursday night going into early Friday morning, 8:30. Now you've got that northwest wind. Now temperatures are dropping dramatically. This is the cold air that Maurice is hinting at. It's just not going to sync up. We do not get the cold air in at the same time that the moisture arrives. So the two are not linking up. There's your cold air source to the north, okay, the northerly jet. And here's all this moisture now pushing into the Tennessee Valley, and it will creep into our area. But the real cold air gets here primarily Friday. The moisture gets here primarily Thursday. It's like missing your connection at the train station. So here we go. 11:30 in the morning on Thursday. I do believe you're starting off tomorrow morning with more clouds out there, but sort of partly sunny in some spots. 11:30, some bouts of rain. Okay, but it's just that it's rain. 6:30 at night now on Thursday. Turning over to some snowflakes well north of the area where the colder air is set up. And it's very elevation driven, all right? That's 6:30 at night. It never makes a big impact because it starts sucking in some dry air. And while there's some moisture exiting, there's no moisture left once the cold air sort of invades the area. And then we're just plain cold, but we're pretty much dry at 6 o'clock in the morning. So how much snow do we pick up? The North American Mesoscale model has got the biggest number it's projecting of any of the models out there, and these are not impressive numbers. I mean, you measure it in a tenth of an inch here or there, maybe 3/4 of an inch around Monticello. But again, you've got to err on, hey, maybe some of that, heavier snow north of the area drops a little further south. So I'll put like a 1 to 3 at the very northern fringes of Sullivan and Ulster. Really, it's a coatings to an inch north of the city, basically north of 287. A few flakes could make their way into the city. But then the cold air really sets up. Friday, 6 a.m., it feels like 25 in the city, and it never feels like it gets above 32 anywhere on Friday because of the wind chill. Saturday, you're 42 with sunshine. Sunday, a nice 10-degree bump up at 52 degrees. And Tuesday into Wednesday continues to be sort of a question mark. Could that be the first snowfall of the season for many of us? We will watch what could be a coastal system. We'll watch that.
Some chilly mornings. Thank you, Lonnie.
Okay. All right, Otis.